Ah, it's a shame. It's a shame what has happened today. But it certainly seems like something was very shocking, right? Very unfortunate, Hajime. But as they say, another one does bite the dust. And, well, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito was dead? Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality.
Huh? What? What?
What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, he's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead? Deep down, I believed that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected that I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I can't help seeing it in his dead frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that...
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
The body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito really is dead?
Damn it.
It's such a said he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's going to start again. Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then this time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma.
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What, don't you get in my way like that? I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't take this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more! I won't let you! I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions!
Hey!
Say something!
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are! You're Monami!
Hey!
You just noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monami, you're gonna talk about my intentions. Why don't you talk about yours first? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know you too, you know. No fair, you're shutting up too.
Please wait!
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. But...
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault we couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we could survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'm definitely gonna make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of
What does that mean? You guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually,
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
what's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig. Now it's about to become the bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meeting behind the Monokuma timer. No, I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When the timer reaches 0, 2 days from now. 2 days from now? What will happen to us? A killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
This will finally be over.
you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they hatch. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So,
Once again,
it's the Monokuma file! Phew.
you guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is. Yeah, survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on!
I won't forgive you.
Wait right there! What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we could go home, right?
But still,
Kuzuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
We can go home. It'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
all right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However,
It's nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There's a killer among us. The way that those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. Victim is Nagito Komadia. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plush factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is a spear stabbed into his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
huh?
Is there something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of these thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find it out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. And let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Let's just start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I could probably investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. I probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Alright then, jeez. What the heck? Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Rounds of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they aren't actually that useful in the end. Fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. But nevertheless, the evidence really isn't all that strange. What the heck? Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. No, not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at the factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
Who are you? What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why do you do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed, going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you
I
saying?
had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil!
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, mon ami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose!
I will definitely take the back of the seat of the world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those noises are gone. It wasn't Monokuma's trick. And who did this? Could the killer have done it? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I had no idea how this connects to the incident. Alright.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. There's one sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You could see a grinder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling grinder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood can get up there, right? Plus it's a straight line. That's why I'm staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kozuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
huh?
What's going to happen?
That's obviously
This
wrong.
round school trip is going to end, right? We can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something at the countdown ends.
Hey, hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up! Shut
He's
up!
making us kill each other, you know? What could, be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, we screwed up here. It's the end for us. And now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know. You.
And don't bring up strange stuff like that. In matter for Gundam's killing, and for Becon's, but it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time? Looks like the time doesn't matter? It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were you doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago.
Huh?
It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we we were struggling with the bombs? You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. That killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bodies is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just so... too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times when we were able to reach the truth because of him. But everything is good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. I got this right here. Okay, fine, the spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply in Nagito's body. There's no way around it. It looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? That's a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see. Use the cord as a whip to catch the enemy, and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this, too? Of course not. This is the spirit gun mirror, isn't it? You definitely just came up with that now.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What?
What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
It was designed to be afraid of mice, so why could it go in there? Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! I see, even he... God dang it, hold on. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to investigate on the... more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like part of the blood on it, too. And for some reason, the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. It might be better if I confirm that later. Alright, spin a gun near. Okay. Let's look at this. At his feet. Both of Nagito's feet are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? He also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if you just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in the chest, the other wounds weren't inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if it was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily? I could totally understand a doctoral impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Alright. And his face all covered up and looks so... Just like, look at that! What can you say except full of despair? He must have been in great pain. He had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood spatter all over doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth was covered with duct tape. Otherwise, I won't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away. Once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting that duct tape back isn't the issue. You ungrateful swine! You're gonna get cursed! The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the sides on his left arm. If that's the case...
Man.
It's no use. She's not listening.
Hey!
Hey, about the blood spatter on his face. There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well?
This duct tape has crinkles, like he was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Do you mean Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body? So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is there something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Okay, so burnt rope. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cool? This knife, it must be for the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wound on his legs, or left arm, were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed their knife through his right hand?
It cannot be!
And then they finished him off with a spear!
How cruel!
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons? A knife and a spear? But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why do they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use this? A reason they had to use a spear, huh? And there's a burnt rope. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be the result of a fire? That's weird. If the rope is burned off like this... Why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he is so close to the blaze? Alright, so we got all that. So this one right here. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His leg and right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound, and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. Well, that would explain the palm on his hand, the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over, look at the back of his hand.
Well?
Here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
See?
So it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. Why did the killer do that to make the blood spatter look like this? Blood on the left hand. Okay. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Alright, so I think that's it. What do you mean you have to investigate here a little more? What else is there? Oh, this little spot right here. Lighter, there it is. This is... It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did an extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter! Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It is most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well?
Oil lighters could continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some kind of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. Because of fire to destroy evidence? It's the only reason I could think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but... Alright, now then, I guess there's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. And they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Okay then. Why is it like so silent? Okay, so it's my thing. Why is it doing that? Hold on. There we go. So it was just my earplug. That's all it was. Okay, so... Okay, so it's just copy some Monokuma music. Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. And if there was an important clue here, you might not be able to notice it. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. I think we were able to put out the fire.
Hey, hey.
But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy.
Hey, hey!
You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not!
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kuzuichi? I was asking Hazame.
Whoa!
You're screwing with me.
Disgusting.
Oh my, screwing. How lewd.
Hey, hey, hey!
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second. Kuzuichi, you probably should just keep your mouth shut already. Poor Kuzuichi. He doesn't want to come off as a creep, but that's exactly what he comes off as. The MP3 player. This is an MP3 player? There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here?
Maybe...
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. Oh. You know that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. The music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Okay.
Hey, hey.
Is there a problem with Sonia's drenched and soggy? No, you don't have to worry about it. But it'd be bad if she caught a cold. Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him,
Hey, hey, hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Well, think about the countdown. We lived through the class trial. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a moment? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about that fake bomb Nagito said in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb! Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well... that's not all, either. What were you looking for? When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry!
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down now and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito plant the bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we were all gathered.
Please listen!
But because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. and that I could use one of them to gain entry to the ancient museum, ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
It's like hearing a little kid curse.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There shouldn't be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Alright, so I feel like these two are going to be the prime suspects of this case. I'm not saying they did it, just prime subjects. It mattered for Gunna's killing and for Mikan's.
Hey!
But it looks like time doesn't matter this time. Oh, did you just say the same thing? Yeah. She says the same thing. Why are all the Monokumas following? Huh? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. And the panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burnt. Did the fire do that? But why are these scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall they should be neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. And with those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it already. Okay? Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to open it slowly? Akane ignored their protest, and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
There's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipping over starting from the entrance to the back of the hall of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't it this clearly strange? Strange, that means we can speculate this is done intentionally. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Mizumi Castle where the spirit originally came from, and Nagito's room. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree.
see.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we have the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all that we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas too. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay! And there's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Oh man, there's a lot that we have to do. There is a lot we have to do. Oh, do we have to check the plushie factory inside? I think we do. And we're getting close to leveling up to 50. And we get our trophy. Yay! Alright, we should probably check the factory here too. Oh, Sonia's here, so I guess that works.
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up there. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we confirm it. Hold on. There's a bomb inside these. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you pick me up, or see? You'll feel as a soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. And if the bomb wasn't for the military base, or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon?
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. And we finally got our trophy. Halfway there. We're halfway there. We are not halfway there. We're far more than halfway there. For beating this game. This is like the second to last trial. Essentially. And considering that the first one was just like, let's do the fifth trial, and then go straight to the sixth trial, essentially. We might beat this tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but we're gonna beat it this week for sure. Probably the bombs are stuck in this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from here. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. That's kind of it. If you look in here. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything else inside? Something on the floor that looks like a clue. Not even trash. Alright, saying that I could just leave here, so I'm guessing I got everything? Alright, so now we need to go to the military base. There's so many places to go. It's kind of ridiculous. I feel like it's the third case all over again, where we just have so much to, like, investigate. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright, so now you're here. And now we have, like, some places to look at.
Man.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who could do that. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed in the truck bed.
Whoa!
Oh, found it! What did you find?
Huh?
Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like this. A survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained the knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. It does sound fishy. Alright, is that it? Oh yeah, something's here I need to confirm. The bombs were fake. This might be fake too. I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Okay, so check this one too. I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, weren't you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No. Is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Alright, cool. So now we can leave, so we're done with that. And then we need to go to Nagito's house, castle, whatever, and then go to the actual castle itself. Alright, coolio. So a weird thing about the hidden Monokumas, they've always been in places where the dead students are at. That's something that I recently noticed and would confirmed a while ago. Basically, it's just like a free thing. It's a free hidden Monokuma. So that's the only one that I'm missing. I didn't want to go to the third island. It was the fourth island that I wanted to go to. There we go. Just takes forever. I'm liking this guitar riff. Like, I'm just like trying to listen to it. Like why is this awesome guitar riff for investigation? Oh, there it is.
Yo.
Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yeah, it kinda is. Alright, check spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. That same whip-like cord is attached to the handle. There's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear gun, yeah? Huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name. I like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing on it, would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I feel this strange feeling that I never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's dead. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. Oh dang it, if we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. It's probably talking about Nagito's area. I just skid past it accidentally. Oh well. So it looks like we're done for the most part with our investigation. We're very, very close. So close. Ah! Alright, there we go. Just takes forever to get through these things. Also, I probably should check on things. Pets. Pet's fine. Let's give it some more happiness by giving it Ramenade. There you go, buddy. Until next growth, whatever. Alright. So we got truth bullets, and let's look at our report card. We should be able to get something in particular. So we have 4. You get extraordinary focus, cool and composed. What does this do? Use your aim. Yeah, let's get that one. That one's my go-to right now. Clock up. Maneuver. Algorithm. Increase the speed and memorize the statement effective during non-stop debate. I might want to use that too, but slightly steady the aim. Yeah, we'll just get this one. The force thing is actually useful, so let's trade it in. I'm kind of sad I wasn't able to get a lot of people's things, like the full yellow. Because from what I hear, getting the rest of them is kind of a pain, just because the way this gold thing is. But I mean, we went all over the place for the most part too, so I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, folks. But yeah, we should be in the last part of this area, this whole entire investigation scene. This is gonna be an interesting class trial for sure. There we go. And now we're just at Nagito's place. Come on, come on. Oh, right there.
Hajime.
Oh, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
We were just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs to for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough
Then
crowd.
do it. It's sweet because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, why don't you have time? We don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I had no choice. I gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose! Bye-bye!
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This is my first time seeing that, but why does that door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Oh snap. So Nagito was living in here? What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanted to see absolute hope becoming despair, so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us? No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. So there should be a Monokuma here. Oh yeah, right there. And a bath. And we got all the hidden Monokumas for the last one. Kind of, I guess. The last investigation, I think, or something? I don't know. Let's check the refrigerator. Is there a refrigerator?
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked to Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Huh. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But the bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? It literally says poison, Hajime! You dumb? I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. It's clearly made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you work it like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with a trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any implications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place, in a glass or plastic container away from the sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
The question could be applied to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Applied to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to attain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse? This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding there somewhere on his body during the class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What should we have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it, it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be really bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone? On the island? What the hell? Like, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Alright, so let's look at treasure box then. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be... let me know if you find my treasure. It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink light.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This is like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue. You know? This wasn't important. Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside there was a notebook. This is it? Why is this notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, entries that looked like chicken scratch. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Oh my god. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned. Day 2. Fukuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write this? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continue on in this notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hat suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, don't look at my notebook! Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But this notebook is here. Then Nagito was the thief.
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right, it's my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
You're a liar!
Ooh,
You always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
Know to me, it's not good to lie, you know? Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I could write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you had no fingers on your hands.
Phew!
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Maybe have a crush on the little sister. Seen a lot of creepy anime about it. Well, haven't seen. Know of. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Yeah, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me? Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get her to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Is there still more? What is left here? Alright, that seems to be about it, honestly. Maybe this thing in here, the bookshelf? There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuff on the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. There's a refrigerator, and that's about it. And there's a shower room. What else could there be to look at? The bed? It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks like just one room, like the one in my room, but...
Hey.
Maybe there's something hidden under this bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations, without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. I peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found this supermarket bag and... Huh? There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's one of those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does this mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Alright, so then look at the bookshelf.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know how much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff there. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each other. And even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope Peaks Academy. Does that mean, does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? Now look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others. Kuzuichi, Fuyiko, Kane, and Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The files contain information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. And there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, Reserve Corps Student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who's from the Reserve Department? Why? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't it the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? Yes, I recall your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togame. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So why the name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor. No, it's just that because his name isn't written in here, that's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school live at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Bakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Bakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'll know the answer just by looking at those profiles, right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter? the Bakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent protege. Bakuya Takami. A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though, I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Bakuya Takami. That person wasn't really Bakuya Takami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you attain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for the scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right!
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Bakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No!
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time.
Shing!
But since you guys went to Host Peak Academy, you should have known about the Ultimate Imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew!
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Mon Ami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at the 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course!
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made the file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct!
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You've wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was
this?
that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye!
Excuse me for a moment. That chimed us now.
What is most important for living things? Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? He said something about the Killing Skull trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry too much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Alright, so now we're back at Monokuma Rock. And we're just about done with the investigation bits. Ooh, and then final class trial time.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Huh? Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Silly fool!
You're making me depressed!
Um...
So, is it going to happen again? The cruel conflict. We must doubt our friends. But once we're through with this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
Now, Monokuma Bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I could believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who was making us do all this as the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. We really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? The feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like this is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us!
I'll beat you up!
Damn right, stupid rabbit should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. Huh? I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
Oh, what can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, just make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still...
Somehow I understand what Monomi is saying. I think. Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter Monokuma Rock.
Yeah.
This elevator ride, this will be the last time for this, too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us. It looks so
Damn it.
small. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go so smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then, the door slowly opened. The bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now the Chatterbox Nagito is gone. There are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just fucking start this already!
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yep, it sure is. So you gotta show some more enthusiasm. Make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? You said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komada, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that it was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that could overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope would never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. I had no idea at all who did it, but there's no way we could end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Look at all those things right there, jeez. That's why we absolutely have to find it out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from the despair alive, we need to reach the truth. If Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, battling with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. And with that, we're going to take ourselves off for now, and we're going to be continuing this on for next stream. So y'all, place your bets. Who killed Nagito? Do you think it was the princess? Do you think it was not the princess? Do you think it was Akane? Who do you think it is? Who do you think would do such a terrible, terrible thing? All this and more next time on The Price is Right. Ooh, jeez. This is getting crazy. Till next time, everybody. Sayonara. Bye-bye.